afternoon, Virgo. Welcome to Sin Concepts Tarot. My name is Cynthia, and today we are doing that timeless week ahead reading update for you. So what that means, Virgo, is at time of viewing this video, whether you are Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising, well, something should resonate for you. So what I'd like you to do is focus only on those things that actually do. Anything else, just leave it for another Virgo. All right, today we're going to start out with the Zodiac 108 deck here. I'm going to pull you 3 cards out, and these just offer extra little information like definitions, persons, places, dates, timings, events, seasons, as well as perhaps answers to yes or no questions may come up. I'm just going to pull 3 cards today, and you can see 2 already came out, and we'll see what we can do for just to clarify our general reading as it comes out. Now, starting at the top, we have the still coming out. Virgo, this is about refinement, taste, culture, style, fine-tuning things, as well as concentration. Things develop over time, purification, filtering things, drawing things out, that infusion. It could be spirits, alcohol, perfume, or just that whole reduction or cultivation of something. We also, look at this, have a kerosene. I dare say we got this aggressiveness, this acceleration, ignition, determination, fuel, encouraging, sustaining, powerful, stimulating, a volatile situation perhaps, as well as provoking, watch out, unpredictability, as well as something's combustible, propelling things, or just hot, right? And finally, Virgo, look at this crystal ball coming out. This is about tapping into your intuition, premonition, seeing clearly, using discernment, perception, your sixth sense, as well as instinct, divination, future planning, or it could regard to ESP even, or just the present, future, that gut reaction, as well as your inner knowing coming into play the week ahead. All right, we got a lot going on with the week ahead here. Let's grab this Graham Smith Waite 1909, the Circular Original Tarot Edition here. And we are going to grab you 6 cards for the general reading. Now, what I do with the 6 cards is I pull out 2 cards for the beginning of the week, 2 cards for the middle, and 2 cards for the end of the week. We'll do a basic general reading on these 6 cards, and then I'll come back and clarify using the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck, just to tease out a little more detail for your reading. Right at the beginning of the week, though, oh, Virgo, you're all up in your head here. You're really overanalyzing, overthinking things, being just really overcritical about things, and it's really stressing you out. Your anxiety's increasing, and it may be keeping you up at night. As soon as you lay down, all these thoughts and ideals just start ruminating through your head, and you just cannot shut it down. And look at this, you even got the moon card in reverse. So certainly you understand. I mean, normally this is uncertainty and needing to keep your focus on your path, but you are getting, with this all up in your head, you are certain. You understand there is illusions. You're really upset. You're not getting distracted by rumors and gossip and people making assumptions and presumptions, and you're really avoiding that right now with this moon card in reverse. So you are focused. You are focused in coming up out of your emotions and following your soul journey path, regardless of all the distractions around you of people talking and doing things here, Virgo. Now, in the middle of the week ahead, we do have the Chariot. Now, that's at Cancer energy, and it is at 9 o'clock. This is one of the fastest energy cards that call upon mental clarity, almost mental telepathy, to really direct that speed and progress and forward. And this forward momentum is really fast at this 3 o'clock ideal. This is like, oh, let's get you just really want to get past something. You want to move forward as quickly as possible here with that Chariot energy, and you try to keep everything balanced, keep everything focused, and go, go, go here in the middle of the week ahead. And look, yeah, there is this fast communication back and forth with others. Now, this is however you communicate, whether it's internet, phone calls, emails, text messages, SMS, however, or just in person even. There is so much communication going back and forth here. All kinds of, excitable energy here, that's passionate information going back and forth here regarding responsibilities, tasks, and endeavors. All that stuff comes to play here. And at the end of the week here, Virgo, we do have the 5 of Pentacles at 9 o'clock. So you're not quite being it's at 9 o'clock and it hasn't quite reached upwards yet, so you're not completely feeling lost and abandoned, all on your own or out in the code. But you're starting to consider that aspect. That would you be lost and abandoned? Would you be all on your own? Are you going to be abandoned, left out in the code? With no support or encouragement here? Are you going to be all alone in this? You are considering that, and perhaps at the beginning of the week, that's what's all those over analyzing, overthinking things is leading up to you starting to consider, oh, am I going to be all alone in this and dealing with this all on my own? What, you don't know. You got this 10 of Cups at 9 o'clock as well. So, I mean, this is all dependent on this happy blending of home and the whole unicorn rainbow dream and desire of this uh, 10 of Cups, the abundance of love and affection and compassion and understanding and empathy, this whole blending of family. 10 of Cups brings about the happy and joy. That's what you're looking for, and you're worried and concerned about, and you're overthinking about everything, and it hasn't quite reach that level. So let's go ahead and grab the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck and find out what's going on here. Like I said, you got a lot of volatility going on. You're trying, things are developing over time. There may be some, alcohol involved here as well. Take it as it is. That could alcohol could be accelerating things and creating this volatile situations, as well as making things unpredictable, perhaps. So whether you or another, you need to really tap into your intuition, your premonition, and really follow your inner knowing here as well. And I've got cards flying down here. Let me go ahead and get this going at the top here. We're going to pull you 3 cards out for that 9 of Swords energy. Like I said, you're all up in your head. Let's find out what's going on here for you. Now, look at this. There is a small token apology that's come in. You got this Page of Cups energy. This is a little gift offering, a token of affection and love. It's kind of a developing, it's got potential. But oftentimes you're like, well, is that all? It is something to do with the Lovers card here, Virgo. We got this Gemini Lovers coming out. This is all about negotiations, compromises. You can see Angel Raphael is here for you as well to assist with this, because every relationship that comes together, whether it's a romantic, with a significant other, with family, with friends, or even with co-workers and bosses, employers, you have relationships that they evolve. Everybody's got their own soul journey's path, and every so often you got to come back and maybe negotiate or compromise. Or when you have someone new come in, you got to negotiate and compromise to make your paths line up side by side. They're not going to blend in completely. They're going to be right alongside, and now and then, every fork in the road, you might have some wobbles and you need to make adjustments, and someone's got to negotiate. Are we going to go left, or are we going to go right? That kind of thing, when those forks in the road come. And it can create conflict, drama, chaos. This is what's got you all up in your head, is this negotiating, compromising, apparently, developing, affection and compassion, things happening here. Things are all up in your head. Now, look at this. You're going to stress and have so much anxiety. Let's grab 3 cards for the Moon in reverse. Now, like I said, this Moon card, it's a Cancer energy is coming out here, but it's in reverse. So this means you're certain, you understand the illusions and shadows of the night. You're not getting distracted by assumptions and presumptions. You're doing your best to just stick to your path and follow your soul's journey, and ignore all the distractions of gossip and rumors that are abounding about you. So here we go. Look at this. Yeah, you got this Knight of Cups coming in. This romantic cup of love, offer, understanding, compassion, energy. You got this 9 of Pentacles energy coming up here too. Now, 9 of Pentacles is about that freedom of independence. You don't have to cohabitate with another to survive. You're savvy enough to take care of yourself, and you can do it all on your own. Doesn't mean you want to be on your own. It just means that you can survive independently. But you're busy, juggling things, between home and work, or just trying to keep everything up in the air. You're a juggler, and you can't continue doing that. Twos are all about decisions need to be made. Sometimes you're going to have to set something down, and then and focus on one, and then pick up the other and focus on the other. But you got to delineate that out and really make it a habit of put it down so you don't stress yourself out trying to keep everything up in the air, because you can see the roller coasters are emotions when you're trying to keep everybody and everything up in the air at the same time. Virgo, it's a roller coaster emotions, and that's not just for you, it's for everybody. You can see all those other boats in that emotional roller coaster. All right, Virgo, that chariot, we see that was on its side there in 3 p.m. forward progress. You really want to move things along here in the middle of the week ahead. And I dare say, yeah, you're looking at this new cycle of passion and wand energy coming up here. This is, and that they often say this is kind of a sexual connotation here as well. Take it as it was. There's a lot of growth and expansion here. It is passion, it is exciting, it's exhilarating. It's a brand new start coming to play here. But you also have this Eight of Cups energy. This is about you got all these cups, but you want that Ten of Cups energy. So you're continuing on your path, your soul's journey path, seeking that final Two of Cups to complete that Ten of Cups abundance you got down here at the end of the week. And here's the Hierophant. Now, this is about maybe seeking counsel and wisdom from somebody, more expertise or wisdom and guidance that you respect. But it's also about tradition here. It could be regarding marriage as well. This is that hierarchy, the institutional tradition of organizational hierarchy, procedures, rules, regulations, that things that routines and traditions that need to be followed. So there is this traditional aspect coming out here, and so you're just, like I said, you're trying to move forward, and it could be regarding all this. Take it as it resonates with you. Now, like I said, you do have a lot of opinions and beliefs and communications, and even some passionate messages and back and forth information coming back and forth here. New endeavors, lots of responsibilities and communications of that nature. But look at this, what's being communicated. This is all about you tapping into that spiritual enlightenment. Once again, going within, listening to your inner voice, finding that inner guiding light so you can see your path forward. Because that path, if we've seen with that Eight of Cups, it's going to lead you to this abundance. You want that final Two of Cups to have this complete blending of family, this happiness, this abundance, as well as the King of Pentacles energy coming out here. Now, this Virgo, very much you. You want this abundance. You want to tap into this masculine keen of energy of, being cautious in nature, not being impulsive in decision making, but being, taking your time, measuring twice, cutting once, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Make sure everything's solid and stable before you invest your time, your energy, or your money into something. So you're really tapping in with gaining the wisdom and experience of being a King of Pentacles, the final King and lower arcana. You've experienced the King of Wands energy, the King of Cups, the King of Swords energy, and here you are, down to earth, loyal, dependable, stable. Right? So you're tapping into this regardless if you're male or female, gender neutral and tarot. We all have masculine, feminine energy. You're tapping into this masculine King of Pentacles energy here throughout this communication cycle. Now, like I said, at the end of the week, though, you are considering, oh my goodness, am I going to be all alone? I'm not going to have any support and encouragement here. Am I going to be left out in the cold, abandoned? Well, look at this. There's that transformation card. This is about death and rebirth, ending of the old, a beginning of the new, and being true to your authentic self. So leave the old you behind, Virgo. Death is here, and this is about transforming yourself, leaving the old behind and beginning a rebirth, a new rebirth being manifested here by you. stay in that positive mind focus, really like a magnet, attract the positive into your life. Just get rid of all the negativity mindset, because the universe does not understand. I do not. It doesn't understand negative connotation. You got to stay in that positive mindset. Say, I do want this. I want this. I want that. And that's what you focus upon. Envision it with you. And, it's a lot of hard work, but you got this earthy ability of applying yourself, all your skills, your experience, your expertise. You see, you got all the resources available to manifest everything you desire to precision. You're not going to be left out in the cold. There is encouragement and support. You just need to transform yourself. But I think you're a little worried that you would be if you do that. You're trying to manifest something around this without feeling like you got to be left out in the cold. Now, finally, there's that 10 of Cups again at the end of the week here for you. And oh, look at this. You just got to have faith. There's that brand new leveling up fool stepping out with faith. Virgo, you got to have faith. Maybe, you got to find some relaxation, heal yourself here. This is the focus contemplation card. And you know what? You're going to discover a truth. It's right under your nose, but you can't close yourself off. You got to open up your chakras, open up that crown chakra for mental clarity, to really ignite new ideals, new thoughts, and understand them clearly, as well as communicate clearly. Open up your throat chakra so you can communicate your thoughts, your ideals to others, so they truly understand and there's no misunderstandings. And then your heart chakra, open that wide, Virgo. Have that clarity of feeling. Kick in your gut instincts, your intuition, and feel it from the heart here. As you do that, you're going to discover that sort of truth, that revelation right underneath your nose this whole time. You'd have been so erratic and going about doing things and caught up in your head, you did not see it. It was right there under your nose the whole time. And look at that King of Swords energy coming out. That's the truth. That is a fair and balanced outcome for all involved. This is definitely King of Swords energy is all about conciseness, clarity. This is practical, logical. This is researching, finding facts, and making decisions based on facts, and then sticking to it, sticking to those facts, sticking to that practical and logical mindset, and following through for the good and benefit of all. But there we go. Faith. Start that journey forward is what's going to bring that 10 of abundance, that family blending. You definitely got it. You got that inner wisdom there. All right, let's move on to the oracles. Virgo, we're going to this Awenides, a Welsh Celtic mystical deck. I like using this deck just to pull up an affirmation that is going to be most beneficial for you in the week ahead. So let's see what we can find for you. Your affirmation for the week ahead is vision. All right, Virgo, it is safe for me to see. I see the Devic and the fairy kingdoms. A greater vision is offered to you at this time, Virgo. So close your eyes and allow the rapture of their enchantment to fill your heart. This is a time to expand your vision to include the antics of the fairy kingdom. They are there to help you to unite with the kindred spirits, embrace love, and simply thrive. So let's go ahead and grab onto that. Seek out that magic with that abundance. Pull it to you. You know you can tap into this magical fairiness, Virgo. Now we're going to grab you two of the Chinese 5 elements cards to help clarify and pull things together for you. You got the fire tiger coming up here. Virgo, share your gifts. You know you're talented, you're skilled, you got all kinds of experience and expertise. The 3 here is all about collaboration with others. So get together with others, use your inner knowing, bring things about, and, direct, take on that boss energy somewhat and direct things, and move forward. We have this earth sheet coming out as well. It's all about returning to your center. So like I said, if you meditate and contemplate, get yourself out of that worry over thinking, and just open yourself up and gain that mental clarity and discover that revelation. 56 here works into 11. 11, you may be seeing 1111 repeating synchronistically, and that is the angelic symbolism message to you that whatever you're thinking, doing, or saying at that moment, you see that is on the right track. So maybe that will help kickstart you into your premonition and moving along your soul journey's path to find that completion, that wholeness of that 10 of cups. But also remember 11s work even further down into the numeral 2, and 2 is about decision making. So you do have to make that decision to follow through on that regard. So let's grab you 3 moon algae cards here for the week ahead. First one is work through your fears. Definitely remember, fears are not real. We do see that, I do see you working through them because we do have that moon card in reverse, and fears is about false evidence appearing real, and that's not real, right? So you're working past all the distractions and illusions of the night and the shadows of the moon. We see that already. And look at the bigger picture. Indeed, there is a much broader, bigger picture, but you do need to kind of go through a transformation here, that death rebirth cycle, perhaps to rise up and see things as you level up. And it's time to take action. So you don't want to just sit back and think, oh, it'll work itself out. No, it is time for you to take action here, Virgo. Now you may be taking cautious action, playing over time, but developing over time. But it's definitely, you got to take action, and it is there for you to do. Now, I hope something resonated for you this week, Virgo. We'll catch you next time. Bye.